Okay, well, I got mud all over me. Well, I'm letting her breathe for a minute. We had a rough day today. She didn't want to come back in from the field, so I knew today was gonna be a rougher day. She's just bratty attitude today. She had a couple days off because of the weather. So I'm trying to kind of teach her to lunge on a line, not so much free lunge, because it's hard to free lunge right now in my arena. It's so underwater, but I'm trying to do the best I can with what I can. Clearly, it's not very hard to stay on my feet. So when she's pulling me around, I'm really struggling to be able to pull her back when I need to, because I just fall over. So right now I'm just trying to get her respect, get her to listen to me, not just do whatever she wants. So in order to do that, you have to move their feet forwards, backwards, and switch directions. So right now I'm just trying to get her, being kind of nice to her, you know, trying to desensitize her. And now I'm kind of like, okay, we're getting a little confident with each other, but a little too confident maybe. You trust me a little too much and you think you can fight back. So I'm out of breath and my butt's really wet. So right now I'm just trying to kind of get her to listen to me and being able to control her feet and when she moves and where she moves. Because I tried to go get her out of the field. She didn't want to leave SoCo, so she was not coming in that gate. So I tried to lunge her out there. So I was like, you don't have to go in the round pen to work. You can work wherever we want to work, you know. Make every single part of her day an exercise, something she can learn, you know. Like use every moment you have as a training session or, you know, something to learn. So finally got her in here. It took a while. And I'm just gonna let her breathe right now. So catch her breath and I can catch my breath, but we just got to kind of get some respect, and that way she doesn't think she can go wherever she wants, whenever she wants. She's got to listen to me. And soon she'll realize that being with me and just sitting here and listening and hanging out is a lot better than fighting me and, you know, trying to tell me where she wants to be. You know, eventually she's going to realize being with me isn't so bad. So, caught our breath. You want to go again? Well, I caught my breath. She hasn't. She's a lot of shape, more out of shape than I am. But it's really hard in here, so give me a benefit of the doubt for the fact that I can't stay on my feet. So it's hard to, you know, you gotta learn when to pull at the right time and when to put pressure at the right time. So when she starts to kind of follow around me and want to kind of lunge around me and not pull on me, I loosen up. I don't put so much pressure on her. But if she starts leaning on me and trying to pull away, I bump. So I bump like this instead of lean, because when you lean, they can lean on that pressure. She can lean against it. But when I bump and make it annoying kind of, she has a lot harder time leaning on it because her head's, you know, going like this. So I pull on her and pull on her and pull on her. And, you know, and so that way she can't lean against it and fight. And you've got to kind of learn, because I'm only 100 pounds. And granted, she's pretty small. Messing with SoCo being, you know, her 1,200 pounds. You have to be able to really know when and how to pull them around. When they're fighting you like that, you know, you don't want them to do that. You know, eventually you want that to not be a thing. But when they do fight like that, say they spook or anything, you don't want to let go. You've really got to know how to pull them off balance. I always kind of like compare dogs. When you have a dog with, you know, they have short necks. You know, dogs don't have big long necks like they do. I can lead a dog. My dog will pull me around the neighborhood because they don't pull their balance so much off of their neck. Horses, that's why I have halters on them, because this is their balance. You know, that's why horses with long necks are kind of at an advantage, I think, because they have more of a balance area. So if you can pull a horse ahead a certain way, you can pull them kind of off balance, make it uncomfortable for them to fight you. Not in a, you know, mean way. I don't want you pulling them around, because you know, if I really wanted to, I could probably flip her over, you know, because I know how to pull them off balance. But all I'm doing is kind of, since she is so much bigger than me, and you know, she has that size and strength advantage, I have the brain advantage, and I know how to kind of pull her out off balance so that somebody of my size can work a big horse. So we're gonna try again. If I fall over, you are not allowed to make fun of me. My butt is really muddy and really wet, but you gotta laugh at yourself sometimes, because it's not always perfect. It's not always fun. Now I have ducks in the arena. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, they're coming in, so I'm gonna go scare them away so she doesn't kill them. Get out of the arena, ducks! This is their pond, so they get really mad when I pick them out of it. Okay, so she's kind of gotten their breath. So we're gonna go again. You can see my skid mark. All right. So I'm just gonna start with a little bit of light pressure to push her around. that shoulder, that drive line. So even if she's just walking calmly right now, it's kind of okay with me. It's easier for me to control her to walk right now because of the butt. So I'm okay with her just walking calmly and just listening. Because before you can run, you gotta walk. Before you can walk, you gotta crawl. So even right now, just at a walk, I'm not putting a whole lot of pressure on her. We're not pushing things so quickly. She can kind of think a little more. She's not so panicky, but she's still learning. So I'm pushing her, pushing her, pushing her. Yeah, put a little pressure on her. So I'm trying to stay behind the drive. It's hard to nail on a walk in a circle. But I'm still kind of bumping on her nose. When she gives to me, I release. She's licking her lips. So now I'm going to pull a little bit more. And that will work too when you're riding them. Whether it's with a bid, half more, Basel, whatever. Just doing this kind of lunging thing. Teaching her to give that pressure. So I'm bumping her, I'm irritating her because she's irritating me. She's pulling against me. So I bump back, bump, 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 bump. And then when she starts to soften up and kind of go around me and not fight me, I loose it. So she's bumping her head a lot because I'm bumping her because you might not be able to see it, but she's pulling on me. You can see I can't stand in one spot because she's pulling on me. And that's okay for today. We're learning. This is her first day lunging on a line. So I'm not going to force her to stay, or I'm not going to keep myself in one spot. I'm going to follow her because I don't care if I'm walking around. I just want her to move around me and move away from me. Whoa. And when I look at that butt, I want two eyes. You can't see she's licked, chewed. She's learned something. But when I look at her butt, I want two eyes. Two eyes is a sign of respect. So now we're gonna try to go this way. She's kind of a little rougher this way. And always when you're doing this, hopefully it doesn't happen on the video, but it's happened to me before. I put myself in a stupid situation and put myself in that kicking zone with a young horse. Because they get frustrated, She's realized flight isn't an option. I've got a hold of her head. She's stuck in a round pen, so she might choose fight. So she might kick me, or rear up at me, or, kick out, do anything like that. So I have to make sure I kind of keep myself out of that area at all times. She's doing a lot better this direction. She's not hardly pulling on me. So I just felt good about it. Fine, go ahead. You want to go that way? Never mind. Oh. I'm using that voice command too. That'll come in later, make everything a little easier. She's licking. So let her, sorry. Poked her in the eyeball. I know, I'm sorry. I'm gonna kind of let her catch her breath. Catch my breath. Somebody comes here, they're gonna think I'm crazy talking to myself. So I'm not gonna really push her to lope on this line right now. I have a real short line right now. It's really muddy. I don't want her to fall. I don't want to fall again. I'm too old for that. So I'm just gonna kind of try to keep her at a steady trot. So you can see she's relaxing. She's lowering her head. She's getting out of breath. But she's lowering her head. She's got her ears on me. a young horse, kind of when they reach the peak of attention span, how much they're willing to take from you. But I don't know what time it is, but I know I was supposed to go to the feed store. So I probably am at my peak too. So sometimes, if they start getting worse as you're working them, you kind of have to find a good note to end on. Because you keep pushing them, and not getting a whole lot of time to just kind of take in what's happening and just kind of take a break mentally, you'll kind of start to backtrack. So I can tell I'm kind of getting at that point. She's kind of over it, I'm kind of worn out. So right here, this is real good. She's really following me around. They're slacking my line. I'm hardly moving. I'm not bumping on her at all. So, I'll call that a day. That was really good. That's all wasn't perfect, wasn't the best, but it was really good. So I'll take that for sure. So also another thing is when I'm done working a horse, I don't like to put them directly back outside, or I don't know if you can see me, you don't want to, it's bright and I look like a hot mess. But I don't like to automatically kind of put them back out in food or stall or pasture with their buddies. I like them to kind of still stay isolated, be by themselves. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk out here, I'm gonna leave her in here to think about it, lick your lips, learn something, kind of just let her have a little bit on her own. So she sits here and kind of learns and takes in what happens instead of goes, wow, that sucked, all right, I'm back on food now, I don't care anymore. She's watching the dogs fight right now. But so that was kind of day 3 because we've been off for a couple days. The weather's been really bad. What do you see? So she's gonna be in shape by the time she goes home. So I'm gonna let her think about stuff. I'm gonna go get some more stuff done, then I'll put her back outside with her friends and see what we can do tomorrow. And we might do it again tonight. I don't know, depending if I have time. I like to do small sessions instead of one big session every day. It's just kind of like elementary school kids or, young toddlers or whatever. You try to learn them or teach them something, and you can't have them sit down for a full hour. That's why they have recess. That's why they have nap time. They can only handle so much at a time. They can only learn little bits at a time. Unlike, senior in college, you're in a 4-hour class. Because we have that attention span. We can sit and focus that long. Well, I couldn't, but some people can. So I'll do kind of mini sessions all day and, teach a little bit at a time instead of try to push everything at once, because that's where you start to backtrack, you start to overwhelm them. And what's going to happen is I'm going to come back out here, I'm going to do the exact same thing, and she might do a little bit better than she did just now, but she's still not going to, we're not going to pick right up where we left off. That's another thing, it's repetition. It's just doing the same little things every single day until she's mastered them. Then it's one of those horses you can ride, put them away for 6 months, get on them, they're same. But babies you can't. You're molding them, and it takes just a lot of repetition, a lot of tries. And tomorrow, she might act like she's never been lunge day in her life. You just never know. And so, yeah, that's what I got for you today. I'm gonna go change my pants because I'm really muddy and you're really muddy. But we haven't mastered the bath part yet, so she's gonna stay muddy. Sorry about you. But until next time, talk to you guys later.